Hey guys, it's Juan again from Physique Transformation Academy, and today I want to give you guys one of the most amazing chest tips. So, as men, most of us want a big, nice round chest, especially that nice upper shelf. And to be honest with you, not a lot of guys have very good pecs. I struggled with building my pecs for many years, despite lifting heavy. You think, okay, if I want big pecs, I got barbell bench press a ton of weight. And some guys can use a ton of weight, but they still have lagging pecs. Not to mention, using a ton of weight for chest sometimes can really lead to a pretty bad injury, like a pec tear, for example, or rotator cuff issues. So, what has been one thing that I've noticed to really help others build their pecs? Now, you can see I made a pec training video a few weeks ago that teaches you some of the basics in order to properly contract your pecs. But if you find you're still struggling to feel your pecs and contract your pecs after watching that video, let me give you the number one tip. And that tip is going to be, do every single press from a dead stop. Now, why is a dead stop important? A dead stop is important because it allows you to be more stable, it allows you to control the weight more, it allows you to turn on the working muscle with your mind and follow through and contract. Now, I find that when you are just doing a regular barbell bench press or a machine press without a dead stop, it's very easy to start cranking out the reps, and as you get tired, your scapula starts unfolding everywhere, and then it's hard to reset if you do find that that's becoming an issue. It's hard to keep tight. Also, I find that when you don't do a dead stop, some people tend to cheat the bottom part. They use momentum and they initiate the lift with their shoulders or triceps a lot, causing that to be the working muscle, the muscle that's put under the most strain, and then the pecs do take over at some point, but for a very small amount of time. Now, let me show you guys an example. I'm going to show you guys both a machine press, an incline machine press, and a decline barbell press today. And I want you to pay attention to how gently I put the weight on the safeties. And notice that I don't relax at the bottom. I stop for a sec while still keeping about 50% tension on the pecs. So my pecs are still tight and they're still lit up, even though I'm resting on the safeties gently. I then focus every single rep on tightening up my back even harder, really bending that bar or that machine, keeping the lats, traps, rhomboids nice and tight, and then as I have those pecs initiated, I then follow through aggressively and contract. Nice and slow on the way down, pause for a sec, contract. Nice and slow on the way down, pause for a sec, contract. Check this out. Contract, nice and slow on the way down. As I'm coming down, I focus on bringing my lats in harder, keeping everything nice and tight. Pause for a slight sec while still keeping 50% tension on my pecs. Turn them on. So guys, now that you have this number one tip, stick with it. You're gonna be weaker at first, I can guarantee you that. Why? Because you don't have momentum helping you out of the bottom anymore. But your ability to contract that muscle, create tension on the muscle, and keep tension on the working muscle is gonna be much greater, leading to greater gains through time. Imagine, if you're bench pressing 225 right now with not great form, you might have to knock it down to 185. But imagine building back up to 225 with this form, your pecs are gonna be much bigger. Now, I recommend doing this for all your presses. I've helped hundreds of clients build their pecs, including myself, that I used to struggle many years ago with really bad pecs and shoulders. Now that I do those dead stops, I'm never going back because they help my press, the growth of my muscles dramatically, and also reduce my risk of injury. So, bench press in a rack with safeties. Machine press, putting the safeties right where you can really get that nice stretch and contraction. And if you use dumbbells, try dumbbell floor press. That's an amazing option because it's gonna allow you to do that dead stop at the bottom due to your elbows hitting the floor while still keeping that tension on the pecs, and boom. Make sure to try these tips out, guys, in order for you to be the absolute best you can be. Now, if you still need further help, please never hesitate to reach out to me. Shoot me a DM or shoot me an email at physiqueacademy@gmail.com. I have a coaching program. Now, I have really limited spots, guys. Why? Because to me, I value spending time with my family a lot, so I don't just take on any client. But I do have some openings from time to time. And if you apply by clicking the link in the bio, send me an application form, we'll chat about your goals, and if I have spots available, I'll either put you in there or I'll put you on a waiting list in order for you to be your absolute best, guys.